Welcome to Touring the Gables, presented by the Carole Smith team. Today we're here at 618 Valencia Unit 101, a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhouse in the new French Village. We're getting ready to head out to a place that has brought a lot of entertainment to folks in Coral Gables since the 1940s, a staple on Miracle Mile, Miracle Theater. We're here at Miracle Theater with Barbara Stein, the executive director. Ms. Stein, thank you so very much for joining us in this beautiful theater.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Isn't this main stage gorgeous? And you know, you can see now the historic elements that were actually here in 1948 when it was built as a showcase movie house. All the proscenium arch, we actually duplicated that when we converted it into a performing arts center, but all the artifacts on the walls and the reliefs and the ceiling, the magnificent structure of the ceiling is all completely historic in this theater. The coves with the lighting, we were able to save, and not only save, to find, because this was converted in 1980, this auditorium, into a duplex movie house. So when we came in to renovate the theater in 1995, we had to do as much demolition as building of the space. In 1995, we created this absolutely amazing, unique role model private-public partnership with the city of Coral Gables to convert this, and it became the catalyst of the development of Miracle Mile, believe it or not. It was a sleepy downtown area, and with the foot traffic here, Starbucks on our corner actually became the flagship Starbucks in Florida. Our retailers around here in our restaurants say their business is up 30% when we're in production. And we rent the theater too. We rent the theater to outside groups, cultural groups, and private industry events here, corporate events here, and it's a very successful experience to have all these wonderful new people come in and enjoy the space.
So this theater is a lot of history.
A lot of history.
Transformed from a single movie theater to, what was it, quadruplex at one point?
Quadruplex at one point in 1980s, and then in 1995 we converted it back to a 3-stage performing arts center.
So today, how many people sit in this theater?
Well, in our main stage auditorium, we seat 600 people. In our balcony theater, we seat 300. And our black box, which is universal and can be used for receptions, classes, rehearsals, and theater, you could seat 100 people. The maintenance of the building has its ups and downs. It's an older building, and we work with the city for repairs and upgrading the interior all the time, upgrading the technical equipment especially, because we're pretty much a state-of-the-art professional regional theater company, and that takes a lot of upgrading because equipment becomes antiquated and unrepairable, so there's constantly hundreds of thousands of dollars going into equipment and upgrading on an annual basis through grant programs and match fundraising projects. We produce our own shows, we design our own sets. When you build a set here at a theater, it's like building a whole house. I mean, it is a massive experience. It's massive looking as you see it happening, and you see these talented people who work at our shop, and our technical directors and shop foremans, putting together something so intricate, and the paint job they do in these sets is just incredible. It's an amazing process, theater. It really is an amazing process. And the behind the scenes is as exciting as seeing the show in full production. When a show opens here and gets great reviews, and the shows are usually shows that have been played on Broadway, they come here for 4 to 6 weeks and they close. They're done. They're over. So people have a chance up close and personal, even in the 600-seat auditorium, because our last seat in this auditorium is the middle house seat of any larger auditorium. So every seat's an orchestra seat here, but people have a chance to see the finest quality of union professional actors that we hire from New York, from Los Angeles, and of course regionally. We pride ourselves in giving work to local artists.
And you have a great lineup coming up for this season. Tell us about what's coming.
Oh my gosh, probably the best. We are opening up with Ring of Fire. It's the music of Johnny Cash, the story of his career. I think the community is really very excited about that. Ben Hope is the director. He's brought a team of people in that have done this in other theaters, and it's going to be in our balcony theater. So when they're in concert upstage, they're upstairs, they're going to really, the audience is going to really feel part of this musical experience. And then right here in the main stage, in January and February, we're presenting the Broadway musical Mamma Mia. Great, great show and big musical, probably about 26 actors and 10 musicians, live musicians, by the way. We use live musicians in our productions. A lot of theater companies like ours have track music, so that makes the show even more quality. And then we're opening up in the main stage in March, Camelot. Lerner and Lowe's classic musical Camelot. However, we're not doing the classical version of it. It's going to be a very unique modern version with a reduced cast size, which is brand new in the licensing market right now. And I think our audiences will love it because it's going to really feature the principal actors in Camelot. Also in the main stage, we're going to be doing a new twist on Agatha Christie's Murder in the Orient Express. That's going to be very exciting. The set's going to be amazing, and everybody loves the Agatha Christie stories. And then upstairs this summer, we're doing Falcata, which is Elena Maria Garcia's famous show she's done down here before in South Florida. She's the co-author of the show and the one-woman actress, and she is the rage.
And I know for a lot of families that are in the Gables, there's also programs for children as well.
We're pretty proud of the youth program we have. Puss in Boots is playing now, and then we're opening up A Christmas Carol the musical, which is a very universal musical that's good for families, not just young kids. It is in our children's theater though, but it tells the story of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. And then we're doing The Wizard of Oz, and that is such a classic show that we do here. And then we're doing Disney's Aladdin, and we're doing the dual musical of that, which is pretty remarkable. And that's going to be very exciting. And just children's theater is a real popular thing. But it's just a wonderful industry that enhances quality of life right here in Coral Gables.
If you're looking to buy, sell, or lease a property, contact your friends at the Carole Smith team. That's all the time we have for today, but tune in next time for another Touring the Gables presented by the Carole Smith team.